Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to insert and delete elements in an array in C++. So let's get started. First we have insertion. Insertion means adding a new value or element to the array. Insertion can be performed anywhere in the array. But since arrays have a fixed size, so we usually need to shift elements to make space. Let us see an example. Let us suppose that we have an array named ARR of size 10. That means we can store maximum 10 integer values in this array, but currently I have stored here only 5 elements. By default, the first element is stored at index 0, second element is stored at index 1 and so on. So these index values are the positions of the elements in the array. Now let's suppose that I want to store value 15 at index 1 where currently 20 is stored. Then in order to make space for 15, I will have to shift all these elements starting from index 4 up to index 1, one position right. So I will be shifting elements like this. First of all, we have 50. So I will be shifting 50 in the next empty space which is at index 5. So basically I am shifting 50 which is stored at index 4 in the array to index 5 because that is the empty position. Once that is done, then I will shift 40 to index 4. So 40 is at index 3 and I will have to shift it to index 4. Similarly, I will shift 30 to index 3 and 20 from index 1 to index 2. So in general, we are shifting all these elements one position to the right, and therefore we get a general expression like this: ARR I plus 1 equal to ARR I. So that means the value on the right will be assigned to the position on the left. Here I ranges from 4 to 1. That means from the last element up to that index value where you want to make space for the new element. So once all the elements have been shifted to the right, we have space to store value 15 at index 1. So now 15 is inserted at index 1 and therefore the size of the array remains fixed, which is 10 only, but this time the number of elements has increased by 1 and now we have a total of 6 elements in the array. Now let's implement the same logic in our C++ program. So guys, right now I am inside CodeBlocks IDE and now I am going to write a program in C++ to insert an element in an array. First we will begin by typing #include iostream, which is the header file for input output. After this, our second line is using namespace standard, and then we will type int main, and inside the main function as the last line we will have return 0. So this is the basic structure of a C++ program. Now I am going to define my array here of size 10. The name of the array is ARR and now all the elements will be stored. So here we have 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. After that we will put a semicolon and now we will declare a few more variables. First of all, we have n, which indicates the length or the number of elements in the array. So we have currently 5 elements, so that is why I have written n equal to 5. Then we will also include I for keeping track of index. Then we have position. POS variable will be used for this, and position means at what position we want to perform insertion, and then what value we want to insert at this position. That will be defined by variable value. So these are all the variable declarations that we require for writing our program. In the next step, I am going to traverse my array first. Traversal means visiting each element once. So right now I am going to display all the elements of the array. So here I have written array elements are, and after that I will include a for loop starting from index 0, I less than n, because here n is equal to 5 and we have to move from index 0 up to index 4 only. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So last element is stored at index 4, which is less than 5. So I is less than n, and then I plus plus. Here I will type /n element at index space. After that I will mention at which index I is, and after that I will type here ARR I, and that's it. So let's display all the elements first, and here is the output. So as you can see, element at index 0 is 10, element at index 1 is 20, element at index 2 is 30, and so on. Alright, let's continue writing rest of the program. So now in the next line I will prompt the user to enter the position where you want to insert the new element, and after this I will put a semicolon, and in the next line I will supply the variable where the user will store the position. In the next line I will ask the user to enter the new value or element to insert, and after this once again I will supply the variable name, which is value. And now comes the main logic of the program. So we will use a for loop, and here we will start moving from index n-1, which is the index of the last element of the array. We will go up to the position that the user has mentioned, and after that we will decrement the loop because we are moving from last to the previous position. So that is why the decrement statement here, and after this I will type here ARR I plus 1 is equal to ARR I. That means we are moving the current element to the next position. Once it is done, we can store the new value at the position supplied by the user, and this will increase the length of the array by 1, so n will become n plus 1, and finally we can display array after insertion is. Then we will use once again the same for loop that we used above. So I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and here we will display the same statement /n element at index. After this we will put a quotation mark, I is, and then here we will put ARR I, and after that a semicolon, and outside here we will display one more statement which says /n the total length of the array is, and then we can display n. So that's it. Let's build and run. Alright guys, we have got the output window here, and first of all the elements have been displayed. We have traversed the array first, and now it is asking me the position where you want to insert the new element. So I want to insert at position 1 or index 1, and the new value that I want to insert is 15. So array after insertion is 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 and 50, and the total length of the array is now 6. So we have successfully completed the program for insertion in an array. Our next operation is deletion. Deletion means removing an element from an array. Just like insertion, deletion can also be performed anywhere in the array. And just like insertion only, deletion also requires shifting of array elements, but this time to the left. Let's see an example. Let us suppose that we have the same array named ARR having size of 10 but currently storing 5 integers only. But this time we want to remove the value stored at index 0, which is 10. Now in order to delete value 10, we will have to shift the elements to the left. We will start at index 1 where currently 20 is stored. We will bring 20 in position of 10 and overwrite the value 10 with value 20. In order to do this, we will have to write this equation ARR0 equal to ARR1. That means the value stored at index 1 in the array will be assigned to index 0. Once 20 is shifted, we can shift 30 in the same way. The value stored at index 2 will be shifted to index 1. So 30 will be brought to index 1. Similarly, 40 and then 50 can be shifted as well to the left hand side. Now in general, we arrive at this equation which says ARRI is equal to ARRI plus 1. That means the element at the current position or index has to be shifted one position to the left. Here I will range from the index where we want to delete the element up to the last index. So after deleting the first element from the array, we are left with 4 elements only. Now let's implement the same logic in our C++ program. So guys, this time we are going to create a program to delete an element from an array using C++. Once again, I have created the basic structure of the C++ program and I have also defined the array. Once again, it includes those 5 elements 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50, and the number of elements in the array is equal to 5. Now let's declare other variables that we require. I for index, POS for position where we want to delete an element, and then value to store the deleted value. Once again, I am starting by traversal. So here we will type array elements are, and you get to display all the elements of the array using this for loop. Alright, I am moving ahead, and this time I will directly write here /n, enter the position where you want to delete an element, and that position will be stored in variable POS. In the next line, we will store the deleted value, so value equal to ARR POS. So the value at this position POS is going to be the deleted value, and after this we will define our for loop starting from position POS and moving up to I less than n, I plus plus, and here we will shift the elements. So ARRI is equal to ARR I plus 1. In the next line, we will decrement the length of the array by 1. In the next line, we will display the value deleted from the array is, and then we will display here value followed by the length of the array. So here we will show /n number of elements in the array after deletion is, and here we will type n, and finally we will display all the remaining elements of the array. So array after deletion is, and then we can type here the for loop I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and the same line that we have written before, element at index I is, and then ARR I followed by a semicolon. Alright, let's build and run. And here is the output window. So array elements are displayed first, then enter the position where you want to delete an element, and we want to delete the first value only, which is at index 0. So the value deleted from array is 10, number of elements in the array after deletion is 4, and array after deletion is 20, 30, 40 and 50. A useful tip for our beginners: before performing insertion or deletion, always make sure to check if the position for insertion or deletion is valid or not. Otherwise, you might get wrong output. Now here is a practice problem for you. Try solving this with pen and paper before jumping into code. And if you get stuck or are able to solve it, then drop your answer in the comments below. I will reply for sure. And that's insertion and deletion in arrays. These are the foundation of data structures and will help you understand more advanced topics like stacks, queues and linked lists. If this helped, then don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more beginner-friendly tutorials like this. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Happy coding!